Hello, lovely souls, and welcome to this full moon in Sagittarius yoga practice. It is a special, rare blue moon as well, meaning that it's the second full moon in the month of May. And for today's practice, we're going to be focusing on that fire energy. As a Sagittarius is a fire sign, it rules our solar plexus, which is the seat of our confidence. And as well, we're going to be focusing on the third eye chakra for clarity. So bringing that vision and clarity into our lives. So if you've been feeling a little bit restless, this practice will help you to channel that energy into momentum, into that fire, and bring your life back to moving and doing things. So sometimes we might either procrastinate or need a boost of energy. So this practice should help with that. And as well, Sagittarius does rules the hips and the legs. So we're going to be doing some opening poses for the thighs and to help release any lingering hesitation, any stagnant energy in that area. So as usual, we will end the practice with a guided meditation. So feel free to even prepare if you'd like some blocks to help you with some of the poses. I'll guide you through that, and feel free to grab a blanket or whatever you'd like to make yourself comfortable at the end. So we're going to, begin stepping into our power. So coming to a cross-legged seat, keeping the spine nice and tall, and just bringing the palms up, taking a couple of breaths here just to settle in. As you're breathing in and out, just feeling the breath move in, filling up your belly expands. We're focusing the awareness to that solar plexus chakra. And as you exhale, the belly contracts, it moves in towards the spine. And the breath moves out through the nose, taking a couple of more deep breaths here. Inhale, feeling that belly moving out. And exhale, belly moves in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And this time, placing the palms to your knees. We're going to take some torso circles here. So moving the chest to the right side, forward to the left, and back. As you exhale, come forward. As you inhale, lifting up to a seat. Warming up the spine, and as well, still focusing on that solar chakra. And gently come back to the center. You're going to switch the rotation, go in the opposite direction. One last breath here. And inhale, coming back to the center. Now use your hands to support here, taking your leg with your hands. Feel free, maybe you can hug it in a bit closer. Find a position that's comfortable for you, and maybe gently swing the knees and the foot side to side here. Just make sure again that your spine stays nice and tall, chest forward. Just warming up the hip joint. Go ahead and switch the leg here. Keeping spine nice and tall, gentle movement. So just cradling that leg and rocking it slowly. And gently release here. We're going to come to a side stretch. So I'm bringing both legs to the right side, keeping your seat down. You're going to inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down, either on your leg or beside onto the ground. Left arm over the head. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over the head. Inhale, reaching back to the center. We'll switch the seats. So taking your feet and legs to the left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend first to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Now taking your legs forward in front of you. And just bringing your seat down, keeping your ankles flexed, toes pointed forward. We're going to bend that right knee and take it close towards your right shoulder. So here, different options. See where you feel most comfortable with supporting that right foot, keeping the spine tall. You can use your left hand beside your seat to support here. So different variations here to hold your right leg, maybe even if it's more comfortable, just using your arm to hold the back of the thigh. So this is a pose inspired a little bit by Sagittarius archer. If you're comfortable, you can do a toe lock. So bringing the index and middle finger, wrap it around your big toe and reaching your right knee close towards the shoulder. Go ahead, inhale, stretch, lengthen that right leg. Exhale, gently bend the knee, release the foot down. We'll switch the sides. Slow, deep breaths. And exhale, let's stretch that leg out first. Open up the chest, spine nice and tall, and exhale, release, bend the knee, release the foot down. We're going to take the legs back behind you, coming to tabletop position. Let's here again, focusing on that solar chakra. Inhale, belly down, chest forward. Exhale, round chin towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly down. This time we're going to tuck the toes under and hovering, so you can stay here or hover the knees just slightly above the mat. So keeping your abs nice and tight. And exhale, come to downward dog. Inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Lower the knees down, belly down, chest forward. Hover the knees slightly off of the mat. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. come back to the center. Inhale, reaching the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot forward, coming to a low lunge. So feel free if you like to use some blocks here just to support your hands as you step that right foot forward. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, reaching arms up. Take a breath here. From here, feel free if you wish to go a bit lower. You can scooch the right foot forward, gently lower the hips down, and coming to reverse side. So left hand is going to come back, right arm over the head. Exhale, slowly lower the hands down. We'll gently step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower hands down, stepping both feet back to plank pose. Holding here, keeping the abs nice and tight. Exhale, release, lower chaturanga or drop the knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And from downward dog, we're going to move to that tabletop position. You can either drop the knees down or keep the knees hovering. So as you inhale, reach shoulders over the wrists, knees hover over the mat, belly down, chest fold. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, reaching the left leg up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands, drop the back knee down, coming to low lunge on the side. Stay here or deepen your lunge. Take a couple of breaths. And then you're going to come to reverse the right hand behind you, or you can place the right hand on your hip as well. Left arm over the head. Exhale, gently bring the hands down towards the ground, stepping forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, finding your way to a seat. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower the hands down and either step the knees back, right foot back, right knee down to the ground, and slowly find your way to a seat with the legs forward, or you can lower your seat all the way down, bend the knees, and take your seat down to the ground. Coming here to both pose. So again, just focusing on that fire energy. Few variations, come to any variation that you prefer. You can always use your hands to support the back of the thighs as well. Coming here, or lengthening, straightening the legs. And exhale, slowly bend the knees, gently find your way back forward. So either taking the legs to the side behind you, or you can reach forward, bring the hands down, and finding your way to plank pose. So jump or stepping back to plank pose. From here, exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, we're going to take the movements again from down dog to tabletop with the knees hovering over. So inhale, exhale, down dog. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And this time, release the knees. Lower chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. So we're focusing on the solar chakra, on that fire energy. Now we're going to focus more on the hips. And since it is a blue moon, we're going to do a moon salutation here. So inhale, let's lift up to tabletop. Take a breath here. Inhale, belly down as you exhale, downward dog. From down dog, we're going to walk your hands back towards your feet. Gently bend the knees. Inhale, reaching up to standing. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. From here, we're going to come facing the long side of the mat with the toes together or slightly apart. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, palms together, bend to the left side. Side bend here. Inhale, forward, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale to standing. You're going to open the foot to goddess pose. So take a step here. Bend the knees, bend the elbows same height as your shoulders, opening up your heart. Inhale, straighten. You're going to point the right toes, or the toe that was at the back of the mat, point them to point towards the back of the mat, and coming to triangle pose. So reach the arms that way, look over the top fingers, and reach the fingers forward first, and then lower your palm down, either to the thigh, to your leg. Just here, making sure your shoulders are not rounded. Keep them nice and flat. Lift the opposite arm up and looking up towards that hand, or up towards the ceiling. If you do feel your shoulders are rounding, just lift that arm up slightly, just to give it more space and openness. And slowly release your hand down. We're going to come back up and point the back toes slightly forward. So here, your hips are going to be facing forward towards that front leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold here to pyramid. So feel free, or you can place your palms to your thigh, to your leg, or as well here use some blocks to support your hands, or lower all the way down to the ground. If you're feeling like your right knee is a bit wobbly, you can always step the back foot a little bit closer. This will help you bring that balance and stability, so grounding strongly through the feet. Take a breath here. Now beginning to bend the front knee, drop the back knee down. Inhale, coming to low lunge. Exhale, release the hands. that foot, the front foot, you're going to point the toes towards the long side of the mat, coming to a side lunge. The back leg straightens, just make sure the heels are aligned roughly in the same line. And coming to a seat here. If you feel your heel is not grounded, you can use a block to support underneath that heel. Feel free to use blocks maybe to support your hands here, making sure and allowing the spine is nice and tall. So if there's a slight round, it's not too much of an issue, but try to keep the spine nice and tall. Also, another variation is you can use a block for underneath your seat, so to help support, and feel free to adjust the block, whether it's on the short, height, middle, or the top one. So from here, we're going to switch to the other side. You can use your hands to support you, to help walk you to the other side. So bend, side lunge to the opposite leg. Slow, deep breaths. And slowly use your hands to come towards the top of the mat. So back toes, ground them down. Bring the hips to point forward. Release the back knee down. Inhale, coming to low lunge on the side. Exhale, lower the hands down. Tuck the back toes, coming to pyramid. So step the back foot slightly forward, drop the back heel, and hips are facing forward as you straighten the front leg, coming to a forward fold here. And here, feel free to walk the blocks to the side, using it to help support you. Take a few breaths and make sure that both heels are grounded, your feet are grounded. From here, coming to triangle, you're going to open the back toes out. So then the right hip is opening up. Left hand down, right arm up, triangle. Inhale, reaching up to standing. You're gonna come to goddess pose one more time. Toes pointed forward, bend the knees, bend elbows. Inhale, straighten the legs, bring the palms to the heart center. You're gonna step the back foot up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reaching palms together. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, palms towards the heart. From here, stepping forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower the hands down, step feet back. Release the knees. Knees apart, feet together. Child's pose. Now optional from child's pose, if you wish to come into a gentle twist. Lift your chest up, reach the left hand underneath, lower the left shoulder down. You can take that right hand towards lower back. Slowly switching the sides. Coming back to the center and bring the elbows out wide, one palm on top of the other, and allow the forehead to relax on the palm. In the middle of your eyebrows in between, this is where our third eye chakra is, and it helps us bring clarity to our mind, to our thoughts, and to your decisions. So we're going to come to the seats, take the legs forward, and just a couple of more poses before coming to Shavasana. So just allowing the head to relax. From here, we're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh, bring that left leg in. Make sure your shoulders are still grounded on the mat. If you're forward, you can always take your hands to the back of the thighs instead. And staying here, gently sway from side to side. With the action here, you're going to try to keep opening that right knee out. So you're opening up the hip. Gently release that foot, switch to the sides. Slow deep breaths, and feel free, you can either sway or stay in stillness. See what your body needs. Gently release that foot. Let's come to happy baby pose. Right here, you're bending both knees. Again, here you can use the support of your hands either to the back of the thighs and try to bring the knees as close as you can to the shoulders, soles of the feet pointing up towards the ceiling. Or you can take your hands to your legs, your feet, or coming to a toe lock. Staying again either in stillness or gently rocking, swaying side to side. And gently bring the feet together. Use your hands to bring the knees together. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And whenever you're ready, coming to your final resting pose. Any position that's comfortable for you, or allowing your entire body to relax in Shavasana. Take your time to find your comfortable position as we move to a guided meditation. So taking a deep breath in through the nose and let it out with a sigh. And the rare blue moon is a potent peak of energy. And Sagittarius, the sign of the archer, the seeker, and fire. And bring your internal gaze down into your hips and thighs. This is where Sagittarius rules. And our energy, the engines of momentum. And we often store hesitation here. We might store the fear of taking the next step. And now visualizing a bright, flickering flame in the center of your pelvic bowl. With every breath, the flame grows warmer, melting away the stuck energy in your joints. Now moving your awareness to your upper abdomen. It is the seat of our fire in many traditions. It also filters the old so we can process the new. In this blue moon, we're asking to release any bitterness, any old anger, or any belief that tells you that you are too much. Now imagine a golden arrow of light starting at your solar plexus, your seat of power, and pointing directly up toward your third eye, between your brows. This is your vision. Sagittarius doesn't look at the ground. It looks at the horizon. Now ask yourself, if I knew the universe was conspiring for my success, what would be my next big leap? Expansion can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like restlessness or an itch in the soul. That is simply your spirit outgrowing its old container. Don't be afraid of the fire. Let it burn away the version of you that you've outgrown. You are not a static being. You are an explorer. And with the light of this rare blue moon illuminating your path, see yourself stepping forward. You aren't walking, you are gliding. You are fueled by truth. You are fueled by freedom. And feel the space around you. Feel the limitless of your own potential. You are the destination, and you are the journey. Now taking 3 deep breaths into this new expanded version of yourself. Maybe taking this moment again just to remind yourself of what you want to release and what is your next big step. Feel free to stay here for as long as you wish to, or whenever you're ready, taking your time to slowly awaken and find your way back to a comfortable seat. And as you do so, this is just a gentle reminder that the world is waiting for your light. So don't be afraid to take up all of that space that you need. And thank you for sharing your energy with me in this special yoga flow for the blue moon. And feel free to comment and share how you feel, and if you're feeling the spark of momentum, share it in the comments. Let's connect and perhaps share this special flow with somebody who as well needs that boost of confidence. And feel free to also let me know perhaps what is that one big leap that you're planning on taking this month or the new upcoming month, and share this with someone who you feel will benefit from the practice, or just a dear close friend or a loved one. And I hope to see you in the next practice. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I post every new and full moon of the month. So I post around twice a month. If there's a blue moon, it will be 3 times a month. So stay connected. So then you will be notified when the new practice is up on my YouTube channel. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Namaste.